Hi, this is Tutor Nick B, and this is Idioms 127. The idiom today is be a dime a dozen, or something is a dime a dozen. All right, let's take a look at the note here. This idiom is used to express the idea that something is so common or abundant in supply that it makes it less interesting or valuable. Okay, let's look at the first example. Some people claim that college degrees are a dime a dozen these days and don't hold the same value they did in the past. Yeah, nowadays we see many students getting college degrees and really there's no jobs for them. Or they end up with a job that they could have got with no degree at all. So that's why we say, and we continue here, far more students have gotten degrees than the amount of jobs that require their skills. That is why in recent years, more and more students have gone for master's degrees or PhDs to try to get an edge. But even still, there's sometimes I've heard people on talk show, they say college degrees are a dime a dozen these days. Everybody's got one, but not so many jobs actually require it. So that's why sometimes you might hear this phrase used in regard to that. Okay, let's look at number two. Even though having acting skill is a good talent, people with good acting skills are a dime a dozen. That is why it is not only a matter of skill, but it's also a matter of having important connections. It's, who you know that can give you that big break, that can help you get there. Connections. The amount of people who can act far exceeds the amount of jobs available. This is why you have a lot of people that are struggling actors for years. Some of them really do have good talent, but if they never made the right connections, or they were never willing to do the right things, or they could never get the big break, they may never make it. So sometimes you might hear that, like in Hollywood, they would say, well, they're a dime a dozen. You could get lots of them. So this is why the industry can make many demands on actors. Sometimes demands that may even compromise your pride. You may have to do things that you wouldn't normally do for another job, maybe to get this job because people are so desperate for it. Because maybe there's too many people that want this, that have the skill, but not enough jobs available for it. So it's these sort of situations that we say something is a dime a dozen, where the supply is much, much greater than the demand, and because the supply is greater than the demand, it loses its value or loses its interest. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.